Morning. Good MoXy morning. We'll start off real soft because you know Lyn-Dee, she's going up some octagons. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy MoXy morning. Happy MoXy morning. Time to start getting that mindset ready to stretch it out for the day. Let's do it. Let's do it. Breathe with me. Good morning. Good morning. Good MoXy morning. Good morning, everybody. We're going to start off a little bit soft, and then we're going to raise it up. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good morning. Good MoXy morning. I am thrilled. Whoops. I almost dropped you all. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're resetting. Oy vey, Ishmael. Thank God you all have patience with me. That's the key to happiness, huh? Shoot. Come on, guys. Stand up with me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am. If you all knew how hard I tried to set you guys up right. There we go. And I don't quit, do I? That's one of the keys that we're going to talk about. Good morning. Good morning. How you starting off your morning? Good morning, sunshine. Hello, Harold. Good morning. Oh, God. Good MoXy morning. Whew. You got to stretch those fears out, right? Lord knows they're there. Stretch with me. I don't care if you're sitting, if you're standing, if you're driving. The only way that fear doesn't stay inside of you is if you stretch it out. True, true. So stretch it out. Some of you have some bad backs. You all know I have 4 herniated discs in my lower back. Yeah. Morning. Love you. So I don't care. It's not going to stop me because I understand how to stretch it out. And oh my God, my bones are killing me, but that's only fear telling me that it's trying to stop me, and that's just not happening, right? Good morning, everybody. John, I adore the dog dickens out of you. Holy McGillicuddy, good morning, Lisa. Woo! Oh, good morning. Oh, fighting your fears. You know what the best way to do it? Stretching it out. MoXy morning to everybody. You ready to take it up some octagons here? Because I am. You know, I started off the call really low, but it's time to get the Lyn-Dee juice up. Y'all with me on that? Good morning, MoXy. There are always 2 type of fear people in the world. 2 types. There's the fear person that wants something so badly, and they keep on running after it, and they keep on running after it, but because they don't see anything at the end of the light, they're like, I can't do it anymore. I'm going to quit. And they go back and they build somebody else's dream. You deserve more than that, right? The second type of fear person is like me. And I'm going to own it because I want you guys to own it. And there's a lot of you out there right now. You're fearless like me. You're fearless like me. You're not going to let anything get in the way because we won't allow it. Because if we allow our dreams and our desires and our hopes and our prayers, if we give up on them, then we're part of the, as far as I'm concerned, 98%ers in the world. And I'm not willing to be part of that because it's too clustered. There's too much noise. I want to be with the 1% and 2%ers that said, I accomplished, I became, because I didn't give up, because I stuck on the MoXy call with Lyn-Dee every morning. We fought through the fears. I knew things were going to be tough. My goodness. So many times during the happiness jungle since March, there have been times when I'm like, I don't know how much more I could do. I'm a one-person army. I do all of my self-promotion. How do I do my self-promotion, by the way? Has anybody received a heart from me? Have you received that card that says permission to be happy? Have you received that? Do you see everything that's going on within the happiness jungle? That's hard work, guys. And because I have some pockets of wonderful, fabulous angels, my working my fears, they come and they come hard, right? And as soon as they do, I say to the universe in a very open space, I don't know what else to do. I'm almost afraid I'm giving up, right? Because you got to be honest with yourself and you got to be honest with the universe. And if there's a reason that I shouldn't be giving up, just give me a sign. Now, here's where I differ from you guys. I watch and I listen And I'm very in tuned to all of the signs, and they're coming. Oh my gosh. They're coming now in a drove of abundance, and not a lot of abundance. Some of you, the abundance that I'm getting, well, I got to share with you. If all you had was a drip, 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 and where you are, where I am with the happiness jungle, which is still at the beginning, the infancy stage, you'd quit and you'd go back and you would be miserable. That's what I would be. If I had to give up the happiness jungle, are you kidding me? Holy what? Y'all say it, McGillicuddy, right? Holy McGillicuddy. We would not be present today. I would not be with you. I would probably be either driving or already sitting my ass down in somebody else's dream, wondering, when is it 5 o'clock? I don't want to do that. So we're going to fight through our fears. Don't allow anything to go in your way. You need to understand the obstacles. That's what I'm so good at. I'm now helping so many people with their businesses, with their life. If you are challenged by your fear, we need to connect. We truly need to connect. In my life, I've been very blessed and very humbled to have to live this damn life of what's called life of hard knocks. And I never went to college, and everything that's ever intrigued me. I decided if it said, will train, no experience necessary, I raised my hands. And I had to fight through a lot of fear because a lot of people would say to me, what are you doing? You can't do that. And I'm like, hello, all my life I've been hearing that, and look who I am now. Who are you? Who are you? You're fabulous. You're fabulous. So what is that fear? What is that? That you're constantly waking up every morning and going, if I do one more step and nothing happens, I'm going to quit. If this doesn't work, I'm going to quit. There is an illustration, a diagram, and you could look it up on Google, and it goes like this. You're underground, and you're digging, and you're chomping, and you're chomping, and you're waiting to get to that final side, right? There are two of you that are doing it, and you keep on taking that axe, and you're breaking down that wall, and what your goal is closer to getting out of that tunnel. Getting to your goal, getting to your goal. Your fear is there. You're knocking down your fear. And one guy goes, do. And then all of a sudden, after doing it for so long, instead of just taking a break and taking a pause and stepping back from it and go, you know what? I need a break. I'm going to put down my axe. I'm going to go grab a thing of water. I'm going to recollect myself. I don't know how much longer I could do this. I don't know how many more times I could go like this with my axe. And then there's another guy, and he says, yeah, I got to take a break. I got to take a break too. And he sits there. Now here's the difference. One of the guys gets up after about a 5-10 minute break, and he goes like this with his hands, and he brushes it off. He takes his water. He goes, all right. He says, I'm going back. And the other guy says, I'm done. We've been doing this for days. And there is nothing happening. I'm done. The guy looks and goes, are you kidding me? Really? Seriously? We don't even know how close we are to the goal. We don't even know how close we are. Shoot, I'm not giving up. Nope. All right, dude. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. I guess I'll see you over on the employee side or whatever. And the other guy goes back, and he takes that axe, right? And he goes, bam, bam, bam. And the other guy's sitting, and he's watching him. And he's like, told him, he's just going to keep on wasting his time. He's never going to get there. It's a joke. It's a joke. And the guy says, oh, geez, I am so sick and tired of doing this. I am so sore. If I keep doing this, I'm not going to do this anymore. No, one more time. I'm going to give it one more time. And he picks up, he finds this tremendous rock, and he makes a mallet. Now I'm making up a story, right? And he makes this rock mallet. He goes, okay, he goes, screw this axe. He found the solution, right? He says, the axe is just not getting me where I want to go fast enough. I have to come up with the solution. So he comes up, think of Fred Flintstone, right? And he sees this boulder, and he sees this stick, and he sticks the stick right up the boulders, right up the boulders, and makes it a huge mallet. And he goes like this. And he picks up the mallet, and he's lifting it, and he's lifting it so heavy. Good. Fear. Oh my God. And he lifts it up and he goes, bam! The wall breaks, the sunshine comes through, and he's like, what? And it took him years to figure out that all he needed to do was to get a bigger mallet to go through the walls. But in order to figure out the solution to get to that side, he had to go through all the fear and all the growing pains and the muscles that hurt. That's what we do in life, guys. Fighting our fears, pushing through any of the obstacles. Oh, and by the way, let me go ahead and finish the story that I created. So the guy who went through and he was shining, and he saw the light, and he became whoever he wanted to become. And he was amazing. Years go down the road, and he meets up with the other gentleman that was still sitting there. But as the story goes, he was still sitting, and he was sitting in somebody else's chair, making somebody else's dreams come true, only because he didn't want to fight the fear of losing a battle, which ended up being a win. Wasn't that a good story? Yay! Oh, that was a good story. I like making stories for you guys. Don't play small. Think big. Don't play small. Think bigger than big. Think bigger than big, because you can shine. You've got this special quality in you that nobody else has. There's not one other single person in the whole wide world that has that special MoXy that you have. You have it. So I want you to pull out your fears, and I want you to grow with me. I want those muscles, okay? Because let me tell you something. Life is a challenge beyond the challenge, and you have to refuse to give in. I have met people that are paraplegic that are doing amazing things. I have met people that have been knocked down, have been scarred, have been their most horrific things that are now mentors to many. You hearing me? You have everything that it takes to become what you want to become. You cannot give up. You may have to go find a full-time job to live on your dream, but in this quality time, that's what I'm talking about right here. I learned a long time ago that when I wanted something, I had to sacrifice. I had to work full-time. I had to raise a baby. But when the baby went to sleep, after I bathed the baby and I fed the baby and I nurtured the baby as a single mother, right? And I put that baby to bed. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever read my book, and if you would like my book and I could autograph it for you, then you let me know you want one of my books, okay? It's called Tears of Fears Behind Closed Doors. You can get it on Amazon, and just to give you a little bit of yay, the second edition, a fresh cover of Tears of Fears, will be out on Amazon probably, I would have to say, next week. So how excited am I, huh? How excited am I that I didn't listen to people that say, you are never going to amount to anything. You are not college material. Who do you think you are? Linda, you need to go get a job so you can get benefits, because that's really, that's the way that it is. Thank God I did not own that. But thank God I did own my fears. And I challenge my fears. Oh, I love my fears. My fears give me MoXy. MoXy, I tell you. You want to know why the happiness jungle exists? Well, because the chief happiness officer is a flippin' nut job that will accomplish everything and anything and more. And I have those tips for you. For business, let me tell you, I had to learn. I had to realize that when I came home and I still had obligation, here's how my life went for many, many years. For all of you that don't know it, this is not a woe's me. This is a happy ending. When my daughter Sika was 15 months old, I divorced her abusive father. And for a long time, 20 years, I was pretty much a single mom. I had a few boyfriends, and they were awesome. Each one of them were awesome. But here's what I'll share with you. I took ownership. I wanted to make sure that I was the best mother, that I was the best woman, that I was the best friend, that I was the best for me, myself, that I was the very, very best. And I knew that it was going to take sacrifice. So what I did was I woke up every morning and I got ready, and then I made sure I had adequate enough time, and I got my daughter ready for her day. After that, I dropped her off. I went to work. How many of you are relating to that, right? You have that. Maybe you don't have a baby to take care of. Maybe it's just you that you have to get out to work, right? And then I came home, got off at 5, went and picked her up at the daycare, and took her home. Loved her, fed her, played with her, bathed her, read her a bedtime story, and again, 15 months old until 20. And when she was down, I went and I got ready for nighttime, which means I went and put on my PJs. Why? Because I wasn't going anywhere. I wanted to get ready for my night, so whatever I needed to do to absorb and learn and better myself, I was no longer interrupted. I didn't allow, all right, I got to take a break now and I got to go take a shower. If that's how you roll, that's good. As long as we get you to where you're shutting off the damn television that serves no purpose at all, who cares who's going to win the presidency? Do you really think that you, how is that, if Trump wins, and if Hillary wins, your life still has to go on the way you want it to go on. So it's truly not important to me to waste my time for 90 minutes watching the show, if you will, of the two presidents and all the candidates and all the debates that are going on. That is negative crap. It's not filling me. But what does fill me is how I spend my time. I turn off the television and I absorb into my fear to figure out how am I going to push through and conquer my fear. How am I going to be the 1 or 2%? You guys have that in you. You got MoXy in you. And if you need coaching, if you need assistance, Lyn-Dee Eldridge, Chief Happiness Officer. Guys, you know why I'm so good at it? Because I lived it. I lived it. I lived it. I am it. I am a product of the happiness jungle. And I'm excited about that because that's what gives me the MoXy. I had to fight through a lot of fear with Happiness Jungle, and I still do. But here's what I know. When you are fighting your fears and you keep on going and you make sure that you're going in the right direction, if you're confused, if you have hit a wall and you cannot get through that fear, call me, 603-660-6010, and maybe we need to start working together. Because I'll tell you something, I know how to do this. Right through it, baby. Watch this. Right through it, baby. How about you? So today, happy MoXy, everybody. Let's fight through those fears. You shine. Let your fear be your passion. I want to know, what is it that you're fighting through? Is it that you're starting a new relationship, you're ending a new relationship, you're becoming a new mom, a new something, you're not becoming anything, you're stuck in a rut, you heard some sad news about your health? That's fear. That's fear. Don't you dare allow your health to stand in your way of what you want to accomplish. Let that be your strength. Here it comes. Your health. What are you going to do? You're going to allow the pharmacy companies, the pharmaceutical companies to get rich because you don't feel good? Or are you going to go like this? 1, 2, shh. It's like that rock mallet on the Flintstones, isn't it, guys? So MoXy morning to you. Let's go out there and make it today because I am going to fight all of my fears and I'm going to conquer something new and exciting in the happiness jungle. Come on, you. Happy MoXy, everybody.